Many years ago, William Penn founded the city of Philadelphia using the grid layout with 5 squares, one of the best layouts a city could possibly have. These squares included Logan Square, Rittenhouse Square, Penn Square, Washington Square, and Franklin Square. We will talk about the train station at Franklin Square. On April 3, 2025, PATCO reopened Franklin Square Station for the 4th time, a state-of-the-art $30 million project. Hopefully this time around, it will stay open permanently, unlike the last 3 times over the period of 89 years where it opened and closed, opened and closed, opened and closed due to low ridership. In 1952, the station opened on April Fool's Day, but it closed the same year because of low ridership. The reason why I bring up April Fools is because I also want to tell you about SEPTA's new project where they are putting a new paint scheme on ACS 64s for the Reading Company. Check out my shot at Malvern Station on the Pennsylvania Railroad. Hopefully there will be more in the future. But anyway, that's my April Fool's segment in this video, which has nothing to do with PATCO, but let's talk about PATCO again. Franklin Square is built with a head house on a small footprint in Franklin Square, where riders can enter the station and the system. Now, if you're familiar with the PATCO network, you know that all stations are island platforms, where the tracks are on either side of a single platform. Franklin Square has a concourse hallway with an exit in between, connecting 2 platforms, a lot similar to PATH's Exchange Place station in Jersey City, New Jersey. You can see the architecture in Franklin Square Station a lot similar to what you find on the Broad Street line. The Broad Ridge Spur was opened in 1932, and the Bridge Line, as I mentioned before, opened in 1936. And there was actually a time starting in the 40s when the routes were both connected and through-routed, allowing you to travel from Girard Station to Broadway in Camden in one seat. Of course, at that time, Franklin Square was not open because of low ridership, although it did open for a few months in 1952. When I did my walkthrough of the station on the first day of opening, I was impressed. I like Franklin Square because it easily connects me to the Broad Ridge Spur without having to connect at 8th and Market. I can just walk a block over to Chinatown Station and save a few minutes on my travel time, and at the same time avoid the craziness that happens at 8th Street Station almost all the time.
Rats the size of chihuahuas play around at the bottom of the escalator, playing freeze tag across the concourse on their way to a light fixture over the platforms.
And possibly over your head.
On a hot July day, the air in the elevator at 8th Street is so sticky that you could cut through it with a butter knife.
Here is hoping that Franklin Square Station thrives and gets great ridership. Thank you for watching my brief walkthrough of Franklin Square Station.